Hello everyone, welcome to Business Northeast. Today we have a brand with us that is catering to new fashion, that is catering to ethnicity. Come, let's know her business perspective. Firstly, ma'am, welcome to Business
Thank you
Northeast.
so much. I'm so excited to be here.
We are glad to have you among us. So, ma'am, we know that you have a brand, the S-Way. So, how did the S-Way take its birth and what is it doing right now?
Okay, so this is actually taking me back into the journey. So this happened in quite different phases in my life. Okay, fashion, like I am sure, like any other girl of this country, we are always fascinated by what people are wearing on TV, right? We used to watch serials and all. So as a child, also I was a fashion enthusiast, and while when I reached college, I observed that people rely a lot on me for the fashion contribution. Like if somebody is getting ready, she would ask me, is it looking good? Sure. What kind of blouse should I wear? What kind of accessories should I wear? So I think I started to understand that people like how I present myself in terms of what I wear, how I wear it, where I get that outfit, and all. So they rely on me a lot. In my college, my juniors would come and ask me, get this hairstyle done, and I would like happily do it for them. And it gave me immense joy, like when the girl gets, steps out of the house and she feels her best self. It really makes me very happy if I am a little, giving contribution in that. So the fashion part, the creativity has been like that since childhood, and yeah. So after my college, I started working, and I'm a petroleum engineer by qualification. So I have worked as a petroleum engineer for 7 years in the oil and gas industry across the nation, and I have served briefly in Dubai also. There in that job, I learned a lot about operations. I learned a lot about inventory management, project management, how budgeting is done, how execution is done. Logistics was a major part in that job. So those kind of actual knowledge of running a company or running a project, I would say rather, has come from there. Eventually in a job, when you start to realize that there is a time that you want to move on and you want to do something bigger, I started feeling that craving for leadership role. Okay, and in a 9 to 5 job, you can only rise that much. Like there's a set system, like 3 years first promotion to a 5 year second promotion, like that. So that hunger was also growing. And while that was happening, there are a few other things also simultaneously happened, like the startup wave in the country.
Correct.
Right, we all started observing that okay, this guy is doing such good work. Zomato is coming up, Swiggy is coming up, there is Oyo, and so people have started to talk about these companies, right? So that was happening. Also on social media, I would start seeing different people starting beautiful companies. I was fangirling a company. I am sure you will also have heard of it, Suta Bombay. It's a sari company, right? Started by two sisters. So it always fascinated me seeing them. They kind of redefined how Indian women, today's women, wear sari, right? So before that, we had a perception that it has to be draped in a certain way, it has to look clean and neat, and it takes effort. So it was not an everyday wear. So they said, no, you can wear it casually. It does not have to be in a certain way, pleated properly. Just wear it with boots, sneakers, like that. So they redefined that sari section, and now it is a very big company. So I was always, inspired by that story. And then COVID also happened. And in COVID, I observed that e-commerce was blooming. Okay, when a lot of company was seeing terribly, bad time, e-commerce was doing great. Like Amazon, Flipkart, if you say, they had more growth during that time. So that was there. I was observing all these things, and everything together conspired to making me think that now it's time that I should start something of my own, and that's how the S-Way started to come to life. And I'm really, really happy that I took the decision of starting my own company.
Okay. So, ma'am, we know that you have come a long way from its inception to recent day. So, what are the recent activities that you are catering to? What is the S-Way doing in the recent time?
Okay, the S-Way right now, the focus is only on growth.
Correct.
We want to grow. We want to solve a customer's problem. If she has a certain fashion requirement, I must be there, the one. They should come to us. We must be the one solving that problem. So I want to make all sorts of garments. I want to give them what they want. And surprisingly, because I do not have a business background, right, it is very interesting that a lot of your ideas come from the customer itself. They tell you, why don't you have this? I'm like, oh, okay, there is a scope for this product as well. So I started working on it. So that is how we're growing. It is a very engaging process, I would say, with my customers. They are teaching me a lot. They are buying my products. They're giving me feedbacks, and we are growing all together. I think they are growing, consuming a homegrown product, which I think also brings a sense of pride in them, and I'm also growing with them.
Okay. So we know that you cater to ethnic products, giving it a touch of Assam's culture. So what are the different products that you are catering to?
Okay, the company's main objective was to address the gap in the market. The gap was that there were ethnic products. We all love mekla sadors. We all love. We are regular consumer of gamusas and all, right? But I noticed that it is only for special occasions. It was not an everyday wear, right? Like if I'm coming to your office today, if you are going to an event, official event, so we want to wear something of our own. We want to wear our own identity, and that requires a more wearable product, which is easy, which is comfortable, and which fits everyday's requirement, right? So that is the segment we are catering to, and we constantly try to make designs which are wearable every day.
Okay. So which is the most highest selling product?
Our kurtas. Indian woman who is like on her toes every day, who is working, moving, constantly doing something or the other. She wants to, wear comfortable outfit. Jeans does not ensure that. We like jeans, but it is not very comfortable also to be on the run throughout the day. So they go for kurtas more. And in kurtas, if they find something handloom, comfortable, stylish, and brings some sense of pride that they are wearing something home brands, so that's what we are doing. And the kurtas are the bestseller.
Okay. So ma'am, when we come to creating this kurtas, come the attributions of our weavers. So what are the role of the weavers? How the different zones or how they are connected towards your contribution?
Right. So you will not believe, they're so excited now. So eventually, what happened? Like they were already making our ethnic wear that we consume every day, right? Our mother's generation, even we do wear a lot of original garments. So they were only making those. Now they never knew that there is another whole new world of opportunities in which they can work, right? So when we started making fabrics for kurtas, I told them that your designs are very good, the motifs are very good, traditional motifs that we have. You just have to place it in a certain way while weaving it so that it becomes fit for a blazer, so that it becomes fit for a shirt, so that it becomes fit for a kurta. So now they understand that, okay, now this is a whole new thing to do. So they are highly involved, they are very motivated, and we are making some really good silhouettes.
So ma'am, it seems like a good opportunity for the weavers to connect and have a new horizon. Right. So where are these people connected across the Northeast region?
From the name of my brand, you can say crafted in the alleys of Northeast India. We aim to go Northeast completely, but right now we are in a very initial stage, and we are mostly working with Assamese weavers. So in Assam, a lot of work comes from Kualkusi, as we all know that it's heritage space for weaving, and then a lot of work comes from Majuli. I have visited those places. Then Lakhimpur, the Dhemaji side, there are lots of very beautiful craftsmanship. Weavers do great job there, and I have, since I live in Meghalaya also partly, so that's why I got opportunity to explore the weaving of Meghalaya as well. So in Riboy district, a lot of airy silk work happens. So right now, Assam and Meghalaya, but I'm planning to visit Nagaland also very soon. So let's hope that bring in some craftsmanship from there.
So ma'am, now we have the idea of the weavers that are being connected. So the Asway is contributing to a different world of fashion. So how is this new idea, and how the Asway is different and it's catering to sustainability?
Right. How Asway is different, because like I said, that what we are making, I can proudly claim that nobody else is, because I am not making. I did a lot of good research when I started the company. The fusion wear existed, but it existed for the elite, because the prices are very high. Some designers making fabulous garments, but it comes at a very high price, and it is for special occasions, right? And only certain class of people can buy it. But we are we are targeting the masses. I believe that to grow and take a community together to grow, you have to address the masses. What we dream is to make our garment a part of everybody's wardrobe. Okay, so that way we are working, and sustainability from that point of view, our foundation is sustainable, right? It's a handcrafted product, it's a hand-woven product. So the main foundation is sustainable. Plus we make in limited batches. It's not that it's a mass production. We cannot be a mass production, right? It's handmade, since like that. It is sustainable. We are also contributing to social entrepreneurship because with me weavers are growing, they are finding new work. If my company grows, they grow.
Correct.
Right? So that is how we are sustainable, we are slow fashion, and we are very proud of it.
Okay. So ma'am, since you have said you want to be a part of everybody's wardrobe, so what is the pricing strategy? What is the minimum and the maximum pricing that you are recently serving to?
Right. So this is very important. This is actually a very crucial point why when we make the products. Okay.
Correct.
Because I ask myself first, if I'm buying a shirt, what I'm willing to pay. If I'm buying a kurta, what I'm willing to pay for an everyday basis. So from there it came. So it was a reverse process. Not that the product was made first and then we went to pricing. No, I'm willing to spend 2,000, 2,500 on a good quality kurta, branded kurta, and from there it started going down. Then now I'm okay in paying this much for the tailoring, I'm okay in paying this much for the garment, and then website cost is this and so and so. That's how
That's the
so
package.
yes. So now for a person who is willing to pay, for a comfortable garment for everyday wear, but has to look good, comes from a good brand name, they are willing to pay from 1,000 to 2,500, and that is how it is priced. We also address to mid-premium segments. So sometimes some garments which are more silk based, they go up to 4,500 to 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ma'am, do you have an idea of customization if a clients want to approach you and she or he has a definite design that ma'am we want this? Do you have an idea of customization?
Yeah, so customization is one of our strongest suit because plus size is a thing, right? There are girls like me myself. I'm a double XL right now. So plus size is the biggest challenge actually when a girl goes to shopping. So the first customization thing that we focus a lot is a plus size thing. So there are women who would come to me that I like your design, but I'm a bit I'm not in your size chart. So in our size chart we have till triple XL. It is intentional because somebody who is beyond triple XL, I would rather want her to have something completely fitted to her size. So the major clientele who are plus size are who are beyond 3XL, and they would give me the fittings, we make it for them. And we are very happy to serve it because they love how well fitted the clothes are, how beautiful the designs are. So that is one section, the plus size one. And then comes the special events like bridal events, Annaprashan events, right? So these are special occasions in one lifetime.
So ma'am, since the birth of the SV, what is the estimated revenue that you have generated? Because there's a long way to go. So an approx idea of the revenue that you have generated till date.
Right. The SV is a bootstrap company. Okay, I started with 80,000 investment of my own, and then every time we started something else, we just kept on circulating the revenue there. So we started with 80,000 investing. That year we generated 6 lakhs. Right now we are at a stage where we are targeting 25 lakhs closing this financial year.
Okay. So ma'am, what is your upcoming plans for the next 5 years?
Oh, we must grow and become a very big name for this region. And I really want that Northeast should be identified by my brand. If we are talking about, so various companies from different part of the country, I want that if somebody is talking about Assam, talking about Northeast, they should talk about my company.
So ma'am, you are a young entrepreneur. You cater to the future. So what is your say for the global business of fashion and the industry as whole?
India is doing immensely great in terms of fashion globally. You will not believe right now the biggest fashion icons, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Cardi B, they are very Indian designers. Like, Gaurav Gupta, Beyonce, I think wore Gaurav Gupta's outfits in her concert. Jennifer Lopez wore Sabyasachi. And in Met Gala, red carpet, which is the biggest celebration of fashion, right? There, Prabal Guru, who is a LA-based designer, he got Alia Bhatt's entire gown, which was beading with pearls. Everything was handcrafted in India. So right now, Indian artisans, Indian craftsmanship is taking a center stage in the fashion industry globally, and this is the right time to make the best impact. And I think this is the best opportunity. So I am ready that when the chance, I am, presented with that opportunity, I will, go all my heart and soul into bringing Northeastern craftsmanship there.
With this, we come to the end of today's interactive session. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your valuable time.
Thank you for having me here. It was really exciting.
Thank you. For more such updates, keep watching Business Northeast.